Hi, this is a screen recording video to help you see how FC.ONE payment system actually works and how the same can be implemented at your center as well. I will be walking you through two interfaces that we have created, one for the customer and another for the academy. So this is the customer interface from where the customer can make the payment. You can see the logo, the cover photos, the images, everything goes, for the customer to interact, and the social media handles as well. Upon clicking, the customer will get redirected to the respective social media handles of the academy. So customer can access the payment system via two methods. One is the URL that you are able to see over here by clicking that URL, which is mostly shared on the WhatsApp, and the other way is the customer can directly make the payment using the QR code. FC.ONE provides branded QR codes to Academy that works like any UPI, PhonePe, PayTm, GPay, BharatPe QR scan. Walk-in customers can directly scan the QR code just like any other UPI payment app. How the system works is like the customer will land over here either via the link or via the QR scan, click on the make payment, input the amount that they want to pay and choose the category. So here is the USP of the FC.ONE payment. So the customer will choose for what they are making the payment to the academy. For pay and play and the other options, the customer can just select on it, proceed to pay, will input the phone number and done. So when they select training, they will be asked for the duration, because training is something that the customer have to pay the academy on a monthly, quarterly or an annually basis, right? So with FC.ONE payment, the customer can pay either from the UPI or via the card. The UPI is absolutely free at 0% for the customer as well as for the academy. However, the card has a convenience fee because there is a processing fee which is charged by the PG partners, Cash-Free and RazorPay. We have passed this processing fee to the customer side as convenience fee. You might have seen the same happening while booking flight tickets on Make My Trip or Book My Show or Playo. Any platform, they charge convenience fee to the customer. So in this way, the customer have to make the payment 2.3% extra on top of what they have to pay to the academy. However, the academy receives this amount which is expected to be received, right? So I'm just selecting the UPI, training, proceed to pay. I have to input my phone number. This phone number is important for the system to identify the customer. So after inputting the correct OTP, the customer will land over here and they can click on the proceed to pay. For a new customer, it will come for the first time. For the repeat customer, nothing will come. They can directly make the payment without refilling the registration details. So I am inputting just, as you can see, the validated phone number is already input and it cannot be changed, by the way. And email and address is like non-mandatory. Email is important because like some phone number doesn't support WhatsApp. So we also send the payment confirmation message on email as well. Now making the payment, proceed to pay. So as soon as I click on this, the customer will get redirected to the PG partner, which is Cash-Free in this case, and they are given the option. Since I have selected the UPI as a payment source, so I am asked to which UPI app. If I would have selected card, then the card interface would have opened. So I am selecting PhonePe. I'm making the payment, so my screen might not be visible. So once the payment is done, the customer will get auto redirected to the home page of the website. And a membership active, the customer will be able to track that, okay, for what all they have made the payment, what is active, what is non-active, and they can renew after the expiry as well. So this is all from the customer side. Now the payment is done. As you can see, I got a payment confirmation message at 5:06 p.m. Right now, and there is a payment confirmation that you have made the payment for this much of the amount to this academy and all, as well as it is attached to a soft invoice, which is like a performa invoice from the academy side itself. So this is like the complete payment ecosystem for the customer side. So making the payment, getting the final confirmation message as well. Now coming to the academy side, right? How it will look like for the academy. So there is a dedicated app which has been been built for the academy. Like, this app is like very much secured. The only phone number that has been given the access to can only use this app. No other phone number will be able to access the app because it is OTP verified all the time. When you log in, able to see all the business metrics on the home screen, where you will be able to track in terms of the collections happening this month, this week, today. Similarly with the enrollments, and there is a monthly analysis that also comes when you spend more than a month. There is a comparison and all. For the older month payment, you can easily track from here itself. So pretty sorted. From here you can share the payment link directly to a customer, without saving their phone number. If you input any phone number over here, it will directly trigger to the customer's WhatsApp number. And direct share is also available if you want to do that. And moving to the payments, this interface is mostly about tracking the payments, right? So over here you can see that whatever payments has been done is listed at a transactional level, right? So training payments come over here and all other payments come over here, and you can search any transaction using phone number, name, order number. So like you don't need to rely on the books and all, right? As well as you can download the entire entries from the download button itself. Now talking more about the payment, as you can see that there are payments which is under processing and settled. We do instant settlement, but it takes 15 to 20 minutes. Unless and until it is not settled, it is under the processing, and once it is settled, it is settled. The payment that I did just right away, as you can see, the UTR number and status is still under the processing as of now, because the payment has been done just right away. So what happens sometimes that like the payment that you receive from a customer for the training, it happens during the mid of the subscription month or any time, right? And it needs to be accurately filled. So what we have built, the academy can actually input the right detail, right? So suppose if the customer has made the payment for the July month itself, I can update it from 1st July to 31st July. This is very important because on 31st July, the customer will be getting a reminder message on their WhatsApp from which they can pay. Now you can see the download. This download will help you to download the invoice, right? So which has been sent to the customer side. So you can easily all the details are getting tracked at one place, and the information that I have input at the time of making the payment, the registration details, right? So all the registrations detail, you can see that the phone number, the email, the date of birth, everything is over here, and as well as the order history. So whatever the payments are coming from FC.ONE from a particular customer, all the transaction details are saved under one profile of that particular user itself. Going back and showing you how actually it looks for the settled payment, as you can see that this payment has settled, means it has hit the Academies account. Then there is a UTR number which gets created, because one of the major problem with the Academy is that you are not able to map the UPI payments with your bank statement, because UPI gives transaction ID, bank UTR numbers, right? Since we have the added advantage, so what we do, we fetch the UTR number and tag it, so that by end of the month or any time whenever you want to map all the transactions, you can do it pretty easily. Also, there are a lot of filter options. How do you want to see this list altogether? So if any payment gets failed, we also give that particular reason that why it has failed and all. And the most important thing is the expiry. So you can select the expiry, and whatever the list is coming, you can click on select all and can directly send reminders from one tap itself. That's all from my side. I believe you have seen how the platform that we have created is different from any of the UPI app, and we have added advantage, and we have built especially for the sports academy and center, so that you can manage all your payment ops efficiently and with 100% transparency. Looking forward to connect soon.